Shouldn't it be flexion, negative 22 degrees flexion?
No.
Now, what that's saying, the negative is saying she's lacking 22 degrees of extension. So that's correct, and that's very common to see that. The first one, the one above that, is better because it tells you everything you need to know. There's no confusion. The negative can be confusing, but you'll see both of those. So you should be able to document both ways. You should know what both of those mean. Sarah?
This just may be something I need to say wrong, but how is it that she's only lacking 22 degrees if she was able to extend to 78 earlier?
Okay, and good question. And what that means is she's 22 degrees from the starting position. So when I say she's lacking 22 degrees from anatomical position. So what you're thinking is, if we have, 70 degrees normally? You're thinking she's really lacking 90 degrees.
Right.
Which is true, but that's very confusing. And so generally the negative means how far are you from anatomical position? She's 22 degrees from anatomical position.
From zero.
From 0 degrees.
He gave her a contracture after that was like a second thing. Then he gave her a contracture.
Yes, so this is different from the first situation.
Right, but,
Yeah.
okay.
Now, I see what you mean.
Right.
Really, she's lacking 90 degrees,
Right.
that's what's
A
normal.
lot more than 22
Yeah.
lacking.
So negative 22 from the 0 degree starting position. A negative will always mean that.
Can you write it in one line? If you, like, could you write right wrist,
I know what you mean.
89 to 0 to 78 extension?
All right, let's take a look at that. So we're going to try to put this in one line. How much extension does she have? Oh, I know what you mean. Zero. Is that what you're wondering about?
Yes.
Okay, what do y'all think about that?
Looks good.
Except you're missing a degree on the 0.
Oh, sorry. All right, don't do that.
Don't do that.
No one will have a clue what you're talking about.
Yeah.
All right, that only really works with joints at the elbow and at the knee, where you have potential hyperextension. When you have a normal extension at a joint that goes beyond anatomical 0, this really doesn't work.
Okay.
So if somebody saw that, they would say, what are you talking about there? So only at the knee and the elbow would I use that type of documentation.
Okay.